It appears there's a lot of injustice in Dark Souls 2, and so I bring you the Mustached Ninja, and he will deal a little bit of justice out to everybody here in the wonderful Dragon Bridge. So here we go into another world, and we have a archery style build here, who's just kind of spamming away at this guy who's stuck on the other side of the bridge. And it even seems like the host has been a little involved in this. Yeah, the host seems to be friends with that guy. Alright, we're not too worried about it. And that guy's so dedicated. Ooh, that guy's so dedicated to it that he's even willing to continue shooting that poor red, who seemed, for some reason, utterly defenseless. The host celebrates, and we're going to go ahead and take him down a peg for it. Now, this isn't just another video. This is a little bit different. I'll talk about a couple different things that can happen to you in this game, as well as thanking a couple different people who have kind of led me to where I am right now. As you guys know, you don't just kind of wake up one day and decide, hey, I'm going to play a hard-ass fucking game and record it. Of course, the equipment you use to record is expensive. Games themselves are expensive. Everything in this world costs fucking money these days. And it seems like the only thing that's kind of free is maybe the experience you get from all these things that are expensive. So, as you can see here, we have a host rather dedicated to attacking red phantoms in his world for whatever reason. So, me and this little guy right here took him down. And I feel like that was the right thing to do. As you guys saw, we just got into that guy's world twice now. So anyway, let's go on a little bit of a story here. When Dark Souls first came out, it was not a game I played. I was not exactly big into games at the time. I'd grown up playing games, you know, with my brothers. Let's see, N64, GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox. Then, you know, moved out, all those things. Ended up buying an Xbox from a friend of mine who was moving. And from there, just kind of got a little bit into gaming, but not really. It wasn't until a friend of mine, Marquez, talked to me about Dark Souls. He told me that one of the hardest games to ever come out was something he wanted to play, and I was a little bored at the time, so I figured, hey, why not? So sure enough, we went to go get the game, and it actually looked really interesting to me. So I decided I'd pick up a copy for myself. And let's just say the first attempt at that game did not go very well. I wouldn't say I was horrible at it. Actually, my first build was quite lucky in Dark Souls. I just ended up getting lost and getting trapped and not being able to do anything about it. So, I guess you could say it just didn't pan out. It wasn't until I visited my friend Marquez that I saw how far he was in the game. And he started telling me all the crazy shit that happens in Dark Souls. And I found myself really wanting to play the game again. So I gave it a go, and I got farther. I got further in the game, and eventually I beat it. And from there, I started kind of getting into the PvP aspect of it. And from that, I started deciding, hey, I need to make new characters so I can make new things. I can do different things with different builds. And so I kind of got a little dedicated to the game finally. And from making new characters, I found new things I like to do. And from that, I actually met a good friend of mine, Lucas. Me and him actually ended up fighting each other in Dark Souls quite a few times. We kind of bounced ideas back and forth on what we thought, you know, the good aspects of the game were. And it really shaped my overall opinion of, I don't want to say what was right and what was wrong, but more of, just kind of shaped my opinion on how things could be in a perfect game, in a perfect version of this game. And so we ended up fighting a lot. He's actually a great friend of mine now, and from that, I guess you could say, I kind of revamped my perspective of the online play of this game. I decided that, hey, you know, PvP isn't a scary thing, it isn't a bad thing. PvP is actually kind of fun. I think I actually want to give it like a really solid attempt. I'm not going to make a build for fighting bosses or one-shotting bosses. I want a build that can take out anyone. A build that can, you know, fuck other players up. And so I did. I started going really deep into PvP. And that's when I kind of started YouTubing it, you know, like, hey, what are these other guys doing that I'm not? From there, I started watching videos from people like Jay Blackmail, Warchild, Yuka's Legion, let's see, who else? Of course, Peeve Peverson, Ouroboros the Ninja. The list goes on and on. So I actually really started to enjoy their videos, and I kind of realized that, you know, this game isn't two-dimensional. This game has so many aspects to it. Offensive, defensive, things like that. So I got a little bit more into it, and sure enough, me and my friend Marquez played each other a couple times, and just kept going, I guess. Things just kept going and going until I actually met up with a few of these uploaders. And of course, when people do upload, they tend to show the videos where they do the best, which is, of course, what you need to do as an uploader. You need to show people what you can do so that people are more inclined to watch your videos and see how crazy things get, how hype you can get. And so to me, I was more than nervous to fight an uploader. I ended up fighting Warchild on what was it? Dark Souls 1. I ended up fighting Warchild, and I actually beat him, and blew my mind. I was excited about it. It was on his Twitch channel, which at the time I had no idea what Twitch was. This was back in like 2011 maybe. I wasn't exactly into Twitch or anything like that. So from there, I messaged him back and forth. I think we messaged maybe 4 or 5 times, and he was actually just like a really nice, normal, cool guy to talk to. And that kind of blew my mind just a little bit, because I kind of expected him to have like an ego, you know, to be kind of a fucking asshole or to be upset that I had beaten him. But he wasn't. He was a chill, nice guy. And that really changed my perspective of who you could be as an uploader. And I started tossing that idea around in my head that, you know, you don't have to be this crazy skilled guy to actually upload in this game. You can be just a good person. You can just be a normal fucking guy. You don't need to have a crazy huge skill set and move set and to be this perfect player to have fun in the game and to inspire other people to have fun in the game as well. And once I kind of had that realization, I really started to want to upload. I started thinking about it more and more as Dark Souls 2 got closer and closer to being released. And for as many times as I thought it over, friends like Marquez, Lucas, my friends Aaron and Kyle, Mike, you guys were huge help just to kind of give me that push to be like, hey, you can do this, you can upload, you could be big or not, whatever the case might be. I love the idea of it. Even if I did a video and it only got 1 view, as long as that one guy that saw it enjoyed it, as long as that one guy that was like, wow, like I want to do a build like that, or I wish I had actually gotten a chance to fight you while you were doing that build, whatever the case might be, is, you know, if you can make one person kind of see something differently, it's worth it. And so for me, I decided to start uploading maybe like 3 or 4 months before Dark Souls 2 came out. I believe my first couple videos on Dark Souls was not the greatest. As you guys have probably seen from my earlier videos to now, things have picked up, things have changed. I've gotten better with the quality. I've gotten better, I would say, all around at uploading. I'm finding out different things and adding different things to my editor the best I can, as well as kind of researching what I can do with my uploads. Recently, I've discovered some rather simple things that I just really wasn't looking into enough. So I uploaded a couple videos of Dark Souls, and I think maybe they both all together got about 20 views, which didn't really bother me. I wasn't really worried about having an audience. I don't think I've ever really been focused on having a big audience or having a bunch of people go crazy over what I can and can't do. I actually like it better that I kind of don't. I've seen a lot of uploaders kind of go crazy with their audience, I guess you could say. Their fans that kind of turn on them if they don't do what is asked of them. And for me, that was a little scary to see that. Like, to see someone who's actually very good at the game get kind of torn down by the people that are supposed to be supporting him. And so I feel like I have a really nice audience, a group, a fan base. Not so much that you guys are just fans, it's just that you guys are actually friends. And for me, that's a lot better. Obviously, it's a lot nicer. And so once I had decided that it was time to start uploading and looking into things more, Jam Jam was really helpful, because like I said, guys, I am not as mechanically inclined and technology inclined as I am just decent at playing a game. So he turned me on to the audio equipment that I use right now. However bad it was and however good it may get, he was always there to kind of help me figure it all out. He was also nice enough to go through the entire fucking Let's Play that we did, where we did a full walkthrough of the game. Which was horrible, by the way. As fun as it was for us to sit down and talk and have fun, I didn't want to go through every little crack and crevice of the game. I don't like the idea of everything being mapped out. That was one thing that was just always so amazing to me about Dark Souls. I must have played and beat that game 50 different times, 60 different times, and on certain playthroughs, I would still find something that I'd never seen before. And then, of course, getting into like Epic Name Bros videos where he goes over lore, or Vada videos where he goes over lore, and it's crazy, you know, like for people to be able to put all this together while I'm just like, whoa, look, I found a shiny item. They piece all these things together and just fucking explain things so brilliantly that you just kind of feel like you understand it, but at the same time could never really grasp the concept of it. So for, you know, brilliant people to be so inspired by this game, it kind of makes you step back and appreciate it at a different level. And that's why I kind of find myself more attracted to this style of video game than, say, Call of Duty, or, you know, Battlefield, or some of these other games that are coming out. You know, if it's not about guns, it's about zombies. If it's not about zombies, it's about zombies with guns, or killing zombies with guns. And it's a little bit, you know, overplayed. So for me, having friends and viewers and getting to talk to you guys and actually having these videos gain a little bit of popularity is really fun for me. I don't feel inclined to present any kind of false image. I know for some people, having a channel is an opportunity to present a different side of themselves to their viewers. Shy people getting a chance to open up. More quiet, withdrawn people having that chance to kind of be vibrant and in your face and on some levels obnoxious. But for me, having a channel is just another opportunity to hopefully demonstrate a little bit of skill, make a couple people laugh, and have fun. Maybe even inspire a couple people to pick up a controller and try the game out themselves. Because if I can get good at this game, I'm pretty sure anybody could. Of course, could not have been this far along with everything I've been doing if it hadn't been for support from people. CZ been a big help as well. He's been in a couple videos. He's one of the fucking smartest people I've ever met. He knows more about just about everything. Like CZ and Jam Jam, they've both been on the channel. They're both extremely helpful. And then I have people that I came up, like I grew up with, like Mike, Kyle, Aaron, Zach. Like these guys have just been huge help for me, because these are people I grew up with. These are people I trust, and they're telling me, hey, you know, you do have a level of skill that other people don't. You can do this. And for me, that's made all the difference, to have people that I know and trust actually tell me, hey, on an honest level, I think you can do this. You're good at what you're doing and you're getting better, so keep pushing. So I realize I do not have a huge channel. I don't even have a big channel, but I love what I'm doing right now. As far as balancing this with my job and things like that, not exactly the best. There's times where I can't give you guys videos every day. There's times where I can't give you a video a week. There's times where I have to go do things for work, and I don't get to give you guys a video for like a fucking month. And for that, I am sorry. It's not exactly easy to balance work and a channel. Recently, one of my favorite uploaders, Lobos Jr., actually quit his job to start picking up a channel full time. And one of my more recent uploaders that I really like, Tira Grace, just started uploading full time as well. And of course, that is not something I plan on doing. Maybe one day in the distant future, if I start getting more enthralled by video games, I might do something similar, but I think at some level I'll always want to have a job. Not exactly for the money of it, but more of just over the aspect of, for me, I feel like you should have a job. Of course, you don't need a job to contribute to the world. As far as I'm concerned, some of the people that do YouTube channels and videos that make people smile and laugh, these people are better than some of our politicians who don't do anything but fuck other people over. So for me, I think it's really cool that we have people that dedicate their lives to entertaining other people. And I don't mean that in a way that like an actor or a rapper or anything like that can inspire someone. I mean it more on a level of pure entertainment and raw personality. An actor can put on a mask and make you smile and laugh as a different character, but that's all scripted. That's not who they are. That's not what they actually do in person. For as cheeky and as funny as they can be, it doesn't overall inspire anybody any differently. That's a character. They play other people that were inspiring. But for someone who has a channel, it's their raw personality that attracts or detracts from, you know, who's actually watching. So for some of these guys, they just on the fly can make people laugh. They don't need to fucking pretend to be anybody else. They don't need a script. They can just kind of off the cusp talk to you and attract you as another human being to actually like what they're doing and enjoy what they're doing. Take a little time out of your day to make you laugh. And for me, that's inspiring. That's huge. That's critical. I feel like video games, for as much as they're bashed and trash talked, are they're actually like a really important part of the world now. You can go online, you can meet millions of people, and for a lot of people, it gives them an opportunity to just kind of relax. And for YouTube uploaders and people like that, it really does give them an opportunity to open up. And I know for some people who have huge channels, they're raking in money, and some people aren't really sure how they feel about that, for someone to make money off of this. But personally, I don't think there's a problem with it. If you can get paid millions of dollars to play a fucking sport, just a normal sport like football or golf, or fucking ping pong champions make money. Why would there ever be an issue with somebody giving up their life and their time and their money? Honestly, because it takes money to do this, to buy games, to buy equipment and things like that. Why would there ever be an issue with them making a little bit of money from what they like to do? For the most part, America's built on that idea. For someone to strictly enjoy doing what they do and to inspire others with it and to progress through what they like. Teachers that love to teach are the best teachers. That's why they teach. That's why they inspire others. That's why they help the world. They aren't in it for the pay. And I feel that way about a couple different jobs. You know, some of the best police officers in the world are just people that want justice to prevail. Not so much on a Batman level where they're out there with a fucking cape, but you know, the cops that don't end up on the morning news. You know, the cops that's, you know, took time out of their day to tell a kid, hey, what the fuck are you doing? That's dangerous. They aren't in the news. They aren't overpopularized. They aren't being bashed and trash talked on news stations and shit. But they're still out there and they're still doing what they do because at the end of the day, that's all they know. That's who they are as a person. So for me, I do believe that it's totally acceptable to make money doing this, to entertain people and have people believe in your concept, your structure. Of course, being an uploader is dramatically different from any other job out there in the world. I guess you could say it's like 2 parts skill, 1 part TV/radio host almost. There are some people out there that make a lot of money doing this, and for the most part, I would say it's a good thing. I don't know. I'm not sure how other people feel about that, but for me, I think it's really well worth it to actually try. And so for all my friends out there who have kind of pushed and edged me along and kind of helped me figure this all out, I could not be more grateful to you guys. Of course, I'm sticking with this for as long as you guys would accept me to. By no means am I expecting to ever get wildly popular. I think I cuss a little bit too much for that. It's another thing I've noticed about most uploaders is they tend to kind of watch their language. I would assume it's so that a younger audience can enjoy what they're saying. But anybody that's been around a kid in the past, 10 years, these motherfuckers cuss. They know weirder, fucked up terms than we do as adults. It's terrifying. That being said, I don't know. I've been inspired by many, and for that, I guess that's why I am where I am right now. And for the ups and downs of it, I couldn't be happier with what's going on right now. So for all you guys that watch my videos, that like what I do, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. For the people that haven't quite seen what they wanted yet, for the people that think, you know, hey, you could do different things, you could do better things, drop your ideas. If anything, I'd do a video with you. If you have a build that you just think I couldn't do, show it to me. For the most part, guys, I am a normal person, kinda, maybe. For the people that have met me in person, you know that's probably not that true. But I owe everything that's happened on this channel to others, to friends. Of course, it's been my money that's been dropped on the equipment. It's been my time that's been invested in the videos. But at the end of the day, the people that inspired me the most are the people that tend to comment and talk to me the most. Tend to say, hey, dude, why don't you try this? So I owe a lot to my friends and my fans who have overall helped me become better at the game, and just better overall as an uploader. And I look forward to bringing you guys better things, and seeing just how weird and funny and crazy things can get. For those of you who enjoyed this, thank you. For those of you who are like, wow, you just wasted my time, hey, fuck you too. I try my best, and this video is dedicated to all of the people that helped make this all possible. Thank you guys so much. This has been a interesting little video, little mustache mischief with our mustache ninja build. Thank you guys so much for watching.